What's up, family? Welcome back to the Stop Sinking Show, where we go from struggle to flow. This is self-talk at its most timely. The funny thing about us humans, even though we thrive on challenges, are made for challenges, get bored to death without challenges, hate life and have no drive without challenges, the funny thing still is that we freeze in place when presented with challenges. We get discouraged, broken down, and depressed over the first sight of challenges. What a paradox of existence. It's interesting because the thrill that we seek is never in a straight line. The most skillful player takes tight corners at full speed, and it's his ability to anticipate and see around the bend and navigate the terrain that gives him the most renowned fame. Sure, we enjoy straightaways in the middle of a raceway to gain some speed. Even if it's as boring as a NASCAR race, though, don't hate me, in a constant loop, the inches are won by the person who heads back into that loop in perfect speed and maneuvering to gain an advantage through the corner. Any dum-dum can drive straight. And with most cars built for speed and at level par with each other on the track, the only differentiating factor then is the skill of the driver. Usually, that shows up around the corner. Who's the most equipped and focused that day to take on the twists and turns? Essentially, who is challenge ready, is the greatest challenger of all, becomes the champion. No challenge, no champion. The problem is, however, we don't realize life is going at this pace as well. So we don't bring the focus and tenacity to play at top speed. Much quite the opposite, actually. At first sign of failure, or the failure of the first how, the first tactic I am to try, my initial reaction of my 500-year-old lizard brain is to shut down and shroud everything else with negativity, to slow down completely, to forget how to take those turns. Literally at the smallest of hiccups, along what I mistakenly originally delude myself to believe should be a smooth and straight road, I am jolted by the surprising twist in the road, making me literally lay in my bed, replaying my entire life's mistakes and drowning myself to sleep with dread. Especially coming back from being sick for a few days, where my brain power is used more to nurse my physical health back to functioning and less focused on my mental health. It's quite scary to see how fast an unchecked mind that isn't commanded or reined can quickly degenerate to remorse for all things under the weight of daily pressures and future expectations. The main compensating factor to the mounting level of challenges we face along the road in our life is that when you are truly building something, not just running on a treadmill, but building something, momentum takes, it catches, and it takes over. And much of the navigating of what we call work now starts to get done at speeds we could not imagine reaching today. The tunnel vision you experience at 200 miles an hour when nothing else matters is quite only something that you can be in the seat experiencing, and it cannot be explained to even the person in the passenger seat, because you are making the decisions at that speed. And that means our small minds, especially at moments away from the driver's seat, like laying in bed, cannot even come close to grasping the death-defying hyperspeed that our life can naturally roll at if we just press on the gas a little bit harder each day than the last. So to quickly bring this home, all I'm saying is nothing you do is wasted. The doubts are traitors and can easily put off the good you off might win if you let them. And to know, just know that as your life starts to accelerate, difficulty decelerates. If it feels hard as hell today, just know if you are really building something, just know it gets easier. And not because navigating at 200 miles an hour is ever easy or ever really gets easy. It's just because by the time you get there, by practicing pressing on the gas daily and mastering that speed daily, the skill you acquire along the way makes you a much better driver. And then what's physically impossible for most becomes second nature to you. So while the world is going faster around you, everything slows down for you. And what feels hard as hell today is just another twist in the road you know how to hit the apex of perfectly. Godspeed, my family. Stay true. Love you always.